Hello all my dear youngsters. So if you are someone who is at present going through higher grades and going through a lot of overwhelmed feelings, you have to accomplish your study, you have to prepare for the projects, you have to go for exercises, you have to look the social activities, and there are so many things on your plate that at times you go through huge overwhelmed feelings, you feel stressed. And if you are a parent who is observing your youngster going through this overwhelmness or the stress for a number of days, this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to bring a technique, a very specific 4-step technique that will help you to come out of this overwhelmed feelings and make you calm and much more productive. Hi, I'm Piali, founder of Mission Empowering Mind, working as a teen empowerment coach with the teenagers over decades, helping them to handle number of challenges in their different areas. And if you are already subscribed with our channel, already been into this journey, thanks a lot for watching us. If you are someone who is yet to subscribe the channel, please subscribe the channel, please hit the bell button, because this is the only way how you can actually watch our videos. So hit the bell button and tick the notification so that you get notification whenever we create some new videos. It will come, it will reach to you, and you will be able to help your youngster. If you are a youngster, you will be able to help yourself to create the best version of yourselves. So in this video, I am going to talk about a 4-step very special technique that can help you to come out of your overwhelmness. But before that, let me share the signs behind the feelings of overwhelmness. So overwhelmness is a feeling, or it is a feeling generated by the thoughts that is not at the present. So for an example, suppose you are feeling that you are really overwhelmed because you have to do this 12 tasks in your hand, and you have to accomplish these 12 tasks in next 24 hours or next 48 hours, and you are clueless how will you do that. Thinking of that, you are feeling overwhelmed. Now this 24 hours or the 48 hours didn't happen yet. It is going to happen in the next, it's in future. So the thought that you are generating within yourself, that how will I do that, that is not a present thought, that is a thought regarding your future 48 hours or 24 hours. Now, what happens inside the brain when we create such thoughts? So when we have this kind of thoughts that how will we accomplish this many tasks in next 24 hours, and when we start developing that fear, what happens? That small part in our brain, which is called amygdala, which is also referred to as the reptilian brain, is the oldest region of the brain, which is developed to keep us safe during our cave dweller period, is highly tuned to sense stresses. So it sends the stress in our thought. Amygdala is always ready to launch into action. It hijacks our brain's resources to prepare for the fight or flight mode. The amygdala region hosts a high concentration of neurons that influence fear and anger, creating that unpleasant feeling of fear and anxiety, which is known as overwhelm. On the other hand, it restricts the connection with the other part of the brain, which is called PFC, prefrontal cortex. So the prefrontal cortex, PFC, is actually responsible for our planning, our rational thinking, our analysis, socially appropriate behavior, decision-making power. But when the stresses are triggered from the amygdala directly connects to another part of our brain, which is called hippocampus, instead of making the connection with the prefrontal cortex. As a result, the whole brain is generated with the senses of stress, which is either anxiety, fear, or overwhelmness. And that is the science behind the feelings of overwhelmness, and it takes us to the zone of non-functionality. Now, what we can do, and here as an action, I'm going to bring a 4-step technique. So this 4-step technique can be expressed with an acronym called STOP. S for stop or pause. Every time when you feel overwhelmed, you need to take a pause, because that pause is wonderful for your brain to reset, and to reset the neural connections and to bring the connection to the prefrontal cortex. The second step is T, that is take deep breath. Take deep breath. So when you take deep breath, so actually your heart rate reduces and it stimulates the vagus nerve, which is connected to your brain, which is somewhere connected with the parasympathetic nervous system, and it helps the parasympathetic nervous system to bring back the connection, neural connection, back to its normal zone. So as a result, the breathing or deep breathing helps you to bring back the functionality of your brain. Now, the next part of this technique is O, observe. So observe what are the tasks in your hand that you chose to or you have to accomplish in next few hours. Don't keep it in your brain, rather take a pen and paper or take the colorful post-its, write all the actions, whatever you can think of, write each action on one post-it or make a list of the actions and keep it in front of your eyes on the table. Look at the list of the actions, and here comes the final step, that is P, which is Pareto principle. What is Pareto principle? Pareto principle is a principle that says that 20% efforts can bring 80% outcome, and this principle is applicable for any or most of the cases in our life. So apply Pareto principle, find out 20% of the actions that you have noted down, listed. Find out or pick only 20% of them, those who are really very important, very urgent. You have to accomplish it in next 2 hours or next 4 hours. Pick up those particular actions. So if you have 10 actions, pick up only 2 out of them which are really, really important. If you cannot or if you find it very difficult to pick up those 2 or 20% of the actions, close your eyes and trust on your intuition and find out that 20% actions or 20% things. Now go for those 20% things without looking at the rest of the things. Complete those 20% things in next 2 hours and 4 hours. The moment you do that, you gain confidence and you will see that you are few steps away from the overwhelmed feelings. And now look back at the list and find out the next 20% important tasks that is in your hand. If you have the available time on the same day, complete it, that next 20% tasks. If you don't have the time, keep it for the next day, and like that, proceed. Stop to deal with your overwhelmed feelings. If you find that you are going to apply that, 4-step technique, then affirm in the comment box that you are going to apply that, and don't forget to come back over here and share whatever your outcome. Share it here in the comments, and if you find this is helpful, then please share it with your friends, those who are also going through the same stress or the overwhelmed feelings day after day. If you are feeling that you want to take it beyond, you want some expert help to deal with your emotions, to deal with your stress, never ever hesitate. You can check the description. We conduct workshop for the teenagers as well as for the parents of the teenagers over the weekends, where we help them to handle their different blockages, to handle their emotions, handle their stress, and to unleash the true leader within them. Check the link which is given in the description, and as I mentioned that please give faith on yourself and take the life as a game and go for it. So signing off right now, Piali. See you once again in my next video with another very interesting topic, with another challenging topic for the youngsters. Till then, bye bye, have a blast.